Alright, now let's read about the founding of Rome. At its height, the Roman Empire was one of the largest and most successful empires in the world. It lasted for nearly 1,000 years. However, this powerful empire had simple beginnings. Historians have determined that Rome began as a collection of small towns located near the shore of the Tiber River in Italy around 753 BCE. Rome is located in the center of modern-day Italy on a peninsula, which is surrounded by the Mediterranean Sea. Early Roman towns were influenced by the nearby Greeks. Romans lived in houses that had stone foundations, as the Greek houses did. Romans used an alphabet that was adapted from the Greek alphabet and adopted Greek history, education, and philosophy. Roman religion was also based on the Greeks' religion because both Greeks and Romans believed in similar gods and goddesses. Over time, the towns joined together to form the city of Rome. In 509 BCE, the Roman Republic formed, and the city eventually became the political center of a large empire that at its largest extended from Great Britain to Spain and from North Africa to Southwest Asia. The geography of Rome. Rome's location offered several advantages. One of the advantages provided by the Italian peninsula was the protection offered by the hills and mountains found throughout the region. Two major mountain chains found in Italy had a significant impact on the development of ancient Rome. The Alps, Europe's highest mountains, separated the Italian peninsula from the rest of the continent, and the Apennine Mountains made it difficult for people to cross from one side of the peninsula to the other. These two mountain chains helped to protect Rome from outside attacks. The central region of Rome had rainy winters that were not very cold and very hot, dry summers. This weather made it possible for the region to develop a strong agricultural farming base. The mild climate enabled Romans to grow wheat, grapes, and olives, and to build a consistent, steady food supply. This food supply supported the people and allowed Rome to prosper. Sorry, that's a typo. While the weather made year-long farming possible, Rome was also strengthened by close access to water. The growing agricultural system was aided by the nearby Tiber River. Along with the supporting Rome's farmers, the Tiber River also provided several other benefits to ancient Rome. The importance of Rome's access to water. Like many other ancient civilizations, the agricultural system of ancient Rome was supported by a major river. The Tiber River provided a source of fresh water, which the Romans used for irrigating their farms and drinking water for humans and animals. Rome was close enough to the sea that Romans were able to use the river as an easy access point to the Mediterranean Sea. Rome's location on the Italian peninsula and its closeness to the Tiber River provided access to trade routes along the Mediterranean Sea. Because of Rome's location near the water, trade was an important part of life in ancient Rome. Rome developed several trade routes throughout the Mediterranean Sea and established trade with other civilizations throughout the Eastern Hemisphere, especially the Greeks. Through this trade, the Romans continued to adopt Greek culture and technology. Later, the Roman armies used these same trade routes to conquer large amounts of territory and expand their empire along the Mediterranean. As more trade moved through Rome, traders gained power and wealth. As the Roman Empire continued to expand and grow, it became difficult for farmers in Rome to produce enough food to feed all of Rome's people. In order to feed everyone, Rome imported wheat from North Africa, and olive oil was imported from Spain. Because Rome needed enough food to survive, trade became very important to the empire.